Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the official Nick Walsh TV channel and welcome back to more 50K Spin and Go challenge. Hope you guys are well. Yesterday's stream, we managed to put in a significant amount of volume. I think we played around 100 games of Spin and Go's. So we're making big dents into our overall 5K game target. Really quickly, let me pull up the chat. I actually am running a little bit behind today, guys. But yeah, yesterday's session, not so good. Probably not the worst, really. It wasn't that many buy-ins really down in the end. But I'd say that actually overall, I would say probably we weren't playing our A game, to be kind. Definitely didn't feel in the right headspace, especially getting off to kind of a rough start there. But overall, you know, it kind of just is what it is. There will be sessions where we just aren't going to win any EV, and that's kind of what it looked like yesterday. We managed to get a little bit of a recovery. Now, after yesterday's stream concluded, I was feeling pretty tilted about the fact that we had not a zero or negative EV session. And so I sat down and I played a bunch of volume after the stream ended. So I managed to get our graph looking slightly more healthy. Let me show you the progress from yesterday. So session yesterday was the 14th of the 10th, 2025. And this is what it looks like. So this includes yesterday's results and then also what happened afterwards. So you guys can see this was yesterday's session, kind of a roller coaster. We ran super far beneath EV. But after yesterday concluded, these are games that I played last night and this morning, and we've managed to get at least break even, if not slightly plus EV. Is it enough EV that we're happy? Absolutely not, but it's something, and every time we can turn a slightly losing session into break even or better, we are recovering and stabilizing our overall chip EV in the long run. Now, today, this is what we're going to do. We are going to put in some volume. We are going to play. Why is this not working for me? Oh, I'm on the wrong one, that's why. We are going to play some volume. We are going to try and win some money, but most importantly, we're going to try and get that chip EV higher than it was before. We're currently floating around a 12 to 14 chip EV on average. Not good enough, in my opinion. We can definitely do better, especially at the $10 stakes. So let's try and put in some volume, and let's see if we can't pull this off. Really quickly, guys, let me just pull this up 1 second. All right, send. Okay, so with no further ado, let me pull up the right Twitch. That helps, doesn't it? I am so used to going to the PokerStars channel, I always end up there. That's where I pop that chat from on accident. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, John Edwards. How you guys doing? Hello, Raksha. Hello, Tom. Hello, Brazil. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. All right, so let's close this up. Okay, we're going to use the same tech that we had to switch on yesterday. I say tech. We're going to use this scene. All right, so straight into the frying pan here. Let me move this out of the way so it doesn't go over the top again. And I'm going to disable the HUD so there's no confusion. And we are going to go ahead and kick things off here. Okay, so King 7 spades. Let's activate the registrator. Let's set that like this. All right, so straight into the session here. We're playing tens, guys, in case you have missed something. We could probably get away with just pushing 8-7 of spades here if we wanted. Let's see if we can't do better as a check. So I spent this morning messing around with that AI music generator, if you guys missed it. It's pretty impressive, honestly, but it's a bit silly. But I added a new channel on Discord called Poker Music. I'll play you guys a little something if you want, in case you missed it. Little song I like to call Lost Another Flip. Speaking of losing flips, all right. And this one is going to be pretty close. The push is obviously going to be very profitable. Tom, good question. We forgot to look at the update, didn't we? 1 second. We played 180 games between yesterday and... We played 180 games yesterday, last night, and this morning. Overall, we are at 2,871. I'm definitely checking the river. And we're going to go for all of it. There's a chance we have actually convinced him to put in a little bluff on this river, which is really nice as a trap check on the river. And pocket tens is a good hand. Similar hand, tens into jacks, because sure, why not? I need to get my headphones off my friend Kian. Are we... Okay, so the queen high call there is definitely kind of a thing. The issue that I have with the queen high call on that spot is that Seb is probably good enough to know that he's not just kind of a random bluff there, so it's almost always going to be a value bet. We've played our hand like exactly like what we have. And you know, might be wrong there, but there we are. Okay, I think we can go either way here. This is probably slightly better. Yeah, probably still got to be in here with the 5 tray. Confident lead on the turn. He's going to have straight draws and flush draws that we have beat, though, so we need to call. Confident river bet as well. I mean, that was the most coordinated card in the river, right? So what else are we going to do, huh? Hello, Sacramento. How you doing, dude? on Le Riv. Tricky one now. Tricky one. Dunno. Definitely feeling like that was gonna be good a decent amount of the time. And kings we can trap still. Calling Seb. Got to be a bet on the flop here. I think we could possibly trap check the turn. That should be a relatively good run out for us unless he has exactly the 5. Nice, we do convince him to bluff with the jack high, which is lovely. Probably could have taken another beat there to decide if we wanted to raise the river. Like, it's obviously going to be fine. Question is, like, he's going to have air that we don't get any value from. I suppose he could still have a 10. Yeah, I think we probably do miss a move there, to be honest. I think we did miss a move, unfortunately, there. I think we want to put the rest on the river. If he's got a 5, that's fine. I was too busy giving you guys a speech about him having a 5. Should have taken another couple seconds there just to decide what to do. Queens into queen 10. Kind of annoying. Again, we are almost definitely going to just bust this hand no matter what, right? If he's all in, we're calling. If he is limping, we are going to be raising the vast majority of the time. There's not really much we can do differently in that spot. We're just going to end up doing a stack, and we're just going to end up fucking ruining our EV. Because queens into queen 10 is shit. It's not a good spot, is it? And I might call a river bet here, guys. No, we just got him. It's okay. We're going to mark the queen 10 for review. I'm almost positive it's going to be almost 100% large ISO. I'm almost positive about that. And this one is actually going to be one of our large ISO bluffs as well. We can ISO fold there. We are randomizing those now as well, so we're definitely not doing them too often. Hello, Zintex. Good to see you, buddy. Pair of Jables. Okay, what are you leading with, mate? I don't care. Have a deuce. Have a king. I was about to say it's probably more likely going to be the flush draw. This one's going to be another large ISO. This is the wrong size. That works better. Lovely. 2 large ISO folds. Awful for the EV again. Goodness gracious, moi. Oh shit. Thank you, Zintex. I'm doing that wrong. Dude, honestly, like me having to bounce around channels all the time is like such a... It's really annoying. Nobody wanted to tell me? Okay, we're going to go for the full pot turn. All right, we won the 50. That's a good start. Okay, 50x. 5x, $50, I mean. $50. Go on, give us a spin with Ace King. All right, wish me luck, chat. Nay bad, nay bad, nay bad. What is this guy doing? Min 3 bets, small blind. Whoa. Okay, so definitely one we want to look out for, this geezer. All right, I'm going to play this track for you now, guys. Not sure how to, I don't know if I can make sure, I don't know if I can rein the volume in a little bit here. Yeah. This is definitely off GTO, but we're going to give it a go anyway. We're going to bet 2 streets here. Big chunky on the turn. Nice one. And check this one. I think we're going to stab turn. We don't really have much of anything, but I think this guy is going to give up quite often. It's not a good move. It's just good against this guy. It's one of those. I don't know if you guys have heard this on the Discord channel. Let me see if I can actually control the volume a bit better. Zintex, thank you for telling me, by the way. Jeez. It's like so automatic now as well. We can collab for sure. Zintex, yeah. No. Can I control the volume from here? Okay, I can. 1 second. Yeah, we're not folding yet. I'm expecting him to just bet big and give up quite often here. Yeah, I mean, like the big bet on King 8-8 isn't really telling a particularly believable story. I mean, does he have a king or an 8? Does he play a king like this and then he's scared that we might have an 8 when we check call? Queen high call, no big deal. I'm assuming you guys can't hear that because I can barely hear it. Lost Another Flip is a masterpiece, guys. I'm telling you. Lost Another Flip is a true masterpiece. What is the best part of traveling for the EPTs? The wonderful people that I get to work with. Spending time with all these lovely, talented human beings that we get to call friends. All right, we're heads up for another 50 bucks. Good check, Nick. Good check. I was going to bluff if it wasn't a deuce, probably. Well, there's quite a few rivers I could change my mind, but I had a feeling. Nice. We got a little value on that river as well. So sick. Lost another flip. Just AI music generator thing. So sick. Lost another flip. And you've listened to it 3 times today. It's pretty catchy, right? Can we get a king high hero call in this river? So good. We're good on the hero calls so far today. Is that a good turn? My guy wants to bet big. Can we catch him on the river? Okay. What did he turn up with? He's got a king high. It was a good call. The trap was appropriate here. Can we win another 50? Can we win another 50? Yeah, I gotta call this one, guys. It was too few big blinds to fold. Can we close this one out? It's a domination situation. Never mind. Had this guy all in for the 50 3 times now. The king crushes collab sounds good. Trapping 7s. We're value betting this flop as well. This is where they get funny with the deuce. All right, can we win one all in? Where's my music? Where's my music? Where's my music?
Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. 2 black kings. We get it in. They draw it then. I never win. Come on, baby. Just one time. Let me win one and I'll be just fine. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Dealer, why you gotta play? Just one flip and I promise that I'll play. I just want one fucking time. Just one flip and I might survive.
And I'm never gonna win. I call you rolling with a pair of 5s.
You have Jack 10, I've got no more lines. So sick. Lost another flip. I might quit. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip.
It is truly a banger. It is truly a banger. Spin and go, baby. This song is silly, mate. Did I see the DMCA pop up? Shut up. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Don't wind me up. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Don't wind me up. What a banger that is. Our ace is a good hand. Hey, everybody on YouTube chat. Sorry, I didn't have the YouTube chat open. My bad. Hello, Hilo. What's up? Hello, Kite Surfing. What's up? Let me catch up on some of this chat in a mo. Hilo says, good luck with the challenge. How can you see your progress? So I'm doing updates on social media, but I will actually show you a graph during today's session as well. I'm doing the updates as we go, basically. So it should be visible every stream and also online when I do posts. What is today's score? Basically just kicked off. Yeah, we basically just started. We're winning so far, though, I think. I'd be interested to see how this river pans out now. Didn't bet the flop, bets the turn. Yeah, I think we win a lot here. You get 3 strikes, so you're good, I think. I guess since he only has 2 songs, he might be. Tom, stop winding me up, mate. Just stop it. Sorry, Hyla. Sorry, Kite Surfer. Sorry, Hyla. I missed your messages. I really enjoyed yours and Marie's analysis on the PokerStars stream. Thank you very much. So, Kite Surf, we're only doing 2 tables in the stream. We do more tables off stream. And today's session will be around 3 hours or so. Thank you, Raksha, for helping with that. All right, might save me some money there. Shut up. You guys are such wind-up merchants. Jack 10 clubs. We can raise call this one if we want. To win the 40 bucks. I wasn't panic googling. I was trying to figure out where I would even get a notification like that. This one is going to be to 3.5. If I can type. This one is just the straight push. Can we get a comeback on the right here? 8-4 offsuit? Not quite, huh? Oh, against Cat, this is so close. Probably got to call against the reg. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Hey, thank you for the follow. Dust's Aces, what's up? Thank you for the support. How you doing today? That was no good, that game, huh? That game was no good. If Nick makes the 3rd song, he's probably afraid it'll be a flop. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Very good. Well done. Well done. Well done. Keep it balanced. We got top set. Give him some rope or a spade. Daily quads. Daily quads. Daily quads, no action. I've been dabbling into other poker variants, and PLO double board bomb pots have been one of the most fun games I've ever played. Bomb pots are fucking cool, dude. PLO's a great game as well. Hello anyway to you, Kitesurf, Seawalk, and High-Low over on YouTube. Sorry I was neglecting you guys. I was messing around this morning. Bluff ISO. Do I believe this? No. Not yet, anyway. And now we get away with the tiniest bet of all time on the turn. Oh! I ain't buying what you're selling, mon frere. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying what you're selling. Trey. Fuck off. Quad ace is not bad, Kite Surf. That's right. And despite the fact that we just outmaneuvered that geezer with 7 high, we immediately lose the all-in. You know why we lost the all-in, guys? Do you guys want to know why we lost the all-in? Let me tell you why. Because...
Why is poker so fucking hard? I can't be my friends, can't be my family, can't be my kids, can't be my dog. We ain't playing for money.
why is that?
Why is poker so fucking hard?
Or is it because...
Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. 2 black kings, we get it in, they draw it then, I never win. Come on baby, just one.
Thank you, Sigma. We're trying our best. Trying my best, bruv. What's another... Can I win a flip? Lost another flip. I lost another flip. Does he have a commercial? I actually do have the commercial license for this. I paid for the pro version. Should we put in a little trap here? Should we sneak in a little trapperoo? Trapperoo? Sneak in a little trapperoo? Well, we were all in twice with the best hand there for that game. Here comes the third strike. Stop it! Everyone stop with the wind-ups, please. Oh, I would definitely go to a Lorna Shore concert. Now, I don't have the commercial license to play Lorna Shore on my stream, I'm afraid. What is the RNG belief? So this is coming from a third-party software, Kite Surfer. It's literally just generating a number between 0 and 100. Technically, it should be between 1 and 100, but I'm not sure. I think it actually is 1 and 100. It's basically generating a number between 1 and 100 at every decision point, and I'm using that to randomize some of the decision-making process. So there are certain situations where I should be raising versus limp like 20% of the time. So if the number is between 1 and 20, then I'll put in the raise. Otherwise, I'll play it as a check. It's literally just a random number generator. That's it. Sounds like AI Avenged Sevenfold. It's got a certain. I don't know if that's the sound I would associate it with. But yeah, I know what you mean. Didn't expect him to play a 4 like that, to be honest, but that's fair enough. Check raise successful. One sec, guys. Thank you very much to Sigma for the sub. Very, very kind of you, sir. I know, Kite Surfer. I know. It was fucking madness, wasn't it? That was actual madness. Pocket nines is a good hand. Oh, that's no fun. That's not fun at all, is it? Yeah, that's more fun. That is way more fun, I tell you right now. Yes. All right, we're going to turn this one into a 3x ISO. We'll call a shove if we need to here. Otherwise, we're just going to play this hand like a Diablo. We cannot commit the rest on the turn. This is how the Diablo would play the turn. That's annoying. There are so many good turns for us to shove there. We just didn't find anyone, and not even on the river. Anyway, on to the next game. On to the next hand, I should say. Hand. This is 7. This works. Sacramento, thank you for the sub. Nope, we're going to trap the ace-jack suited. We're going to call the JT here. Hey! Hype train. Ace-jack to the rescue. Nice. No action with the kings. Nice. Ooh, live cards. Jable. Club, 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 club. Are we folding ace-queen? I think I'm going to struggle to fold ace-queen here, especially with the spades on the turn. Just give me an easy decision, please. That works too. All right, if he doesn't bet this river, we're going to shove, I think. That's fine. That saves me a couple bucks. Yeah, and yeah. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are forever. Ace and a J-Bull. Ace and a J-Bull. Diamonds are forever. There we go. That is way more like it, mon frere. Diamonds are forever. All right, bluff the turn if you want, Marianne. Not the best run out for us here. Same hand is fine. We can shove 7-5 here because it's a 2x multiplier. I'm just going to lean to the push. What's up, John? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we need to be better at adjusting for the multipliers. That's something that we were slacking on yesterday. Pocket jacks forever. There we go. Pocket nines forever. I want to win all the chips today. I want to win all the chips today. We're going to win all the chips that we should have won yesterday. We're going to win all the chips that we should have won yesterday, but today instead. We're going to win lots of chips, all the chips that we should have won yesterday, which was the 14th of the 10th of 2025. No, yes, send. Yep, we're gonna steal this one. I'm gonna win all the chips that we were supposed to win yesterday today. We are going to bet this turn like this. All right, you win. Just give him 8-7 of spades. It's a very specific order to try and go with 10 here. Very specific order. It's a very tall order. Ocho. They say diamonds are forever. PokerStars Opera confirmed. Somebody get this an auto-tune button. Come on, that's not me. That's not my real singing. That's not the real singing. All right, sneaky limp raise over here from the poly. Can we get a little checky raise in here? Oh, never mind. No checky raise. You win, bruv. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Not quite the calling hand we were looking for. This is a hand we can call. This one. This one. And then check call the river with the 10. I mark that queen 7. I think that's fine. Pretty sure the queen 7 is correct. Even though we do run into it to a certain degree. The liveliest cards ever. Oh, it's a 2x multiplier. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Let's just gamba this one. Never mind, easy gamba. Easily done. 5x multiplier. Yeah, we're not calling, we're not folding yet. Okay, interesting. think if they had the straight, they would shove river. I think it'd be weird for them to check raise the draw, then get there. So I think we're going to try. Do we get him to fold a queen is the question. No, we don't get him to fold a queen. I do think that this is actually still a very reasonable bluff. Like, we're in a situation where, I mean, the check raise obviously are combos that we beat some of the time, which is part of the equation, but once we get to the river, if we have, on this particular run out, it's a bit of a weird one, right? Like, I know that we specifically have a bluff, but that's because we're psychopaths who have jack high floats to try and be clever, right? Most people don't have that, full stop. But once we've gotten that far, if we have a 5 or a 3, like, we're just not bluffing. We're going to have 2 pair plus there so often. On that flop texture of queen 5 tray, like, it's not like we have missed flush draws, right? Once we get to showdown and he checks, he's got a queen, right? He's got a queen, possibly 2 pair once in a while. But we're going to end up having 5, 6. We're going to have, like, the pair with the straight draw on the flop and the turn. And we're not going to turn a 5 or a 6 into a bluff, right? So, I don't know. It's weird. I know that we have a bluff, and we're here trying to say about how, like, we're not bluffing, but that's only because we play like a fucking retardo style. Me and Mateos go way back, though, I guess. So he knows what I'm capable of. Can we get him to bluff? Can we get him to bluff? Thank you to BRL in the chat. Yeah, Malta was fantastic. I hope we go back next year. I really hope we go back. It was a lot of fun. Got him! Okay, let's see what we can do. Can we win the 5x multiplier? We're playing a deeper style of poker here. This should be advantageous against the unknown player. This one is going to be one of our big ISOs. This is the deuces that never loses. Wow, snap with ace-4, huh? Snap with ace-4, he says, okay, if you insist. Yeah, I hope we go back to Malta. That was a lot of fun as a stop. I found that to be very, very good. And I'd say that most people I spoke to said they had a great time. Nine. That'd be funny. Super tilt. Just running into big hands for entire stacks is so lame. The 5Xs are fun to win for sure. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, Sigma, good shout. That's a good idea. Curly Master, thank you very much for the sub. Queen 6 of hearts, huh? Just called a shot with Queen 6 of hearts here. 12 bigs. I've already got a note, so whatever, but geez. My guy wants to gamble. Tricky spot over here on the right now. We're obviously not folding yet. To be honest, I'm not sure if we're allowed to give up. Are we loving life every single day, Curly Master, without fail? How are you? I'm going to try a little bluff. I know, Chat Pro Poker Show on Thursday, guys. It's tomorrow night. Very exciting stuff. King high for the win. King high for the win. Yeah, baby. King high for the win. It was king high for the win, just not my king high for the win. Q. What's up, Frankster? Yo, Lighter Maximo, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, mate? I don't know, Sigma. I guess eventually. I guess eventually that might be true, yeah. I think at that point, though, they'll probably just design rooms that block that kind of thing, or, you know, you're not allowed to wear a certain... You're not allowed to wear a certain kind of headset or something. Nice. Call this with a 5 there. The answer is probably yes, Sigma, but by the time we get to that point, I think there'll just be live environments that will prevent that, obviously, for, you know, for game integrity purposes. Snap check on the right. Gonna try and get value here at some point. Yeah, let's sneak in here. I'm gonna bet big on the turn. I'm gonna bet the river again as well. Jack 10 into Queen 10. That was fun. That was just the most fun I've ever had playing poker. For 6 big blinds. Thank you very much for the follow. That was Zobot. What's up? Master Grogu is asking, which level can we beat pre-rake back? So honestly, the question is, I don't know. Since they made the change to merge Spin and Go Flash and regular Spin and Goes, that's kind of what we're trying to discover. So at the 10s, at the moment, at the 10s, based on our small sample size, we are not beating Spin and Go's pre-rake back. We're not a million miles off. I do think it's possible at the 10s. However, it's obviously taken some amount of, decent amount of adjustment to arrive there. So I hope that by the end of the 5,000 games, if we're diligent about what we're doing, I hope that we can get to the point where we are beating the $10 stakes pre-rake back. And then after rake back, that means we're actually doing quite well in terms of ROI. When we're not doing that. If this guy's got a jack, there's a chance he's going to win a pot off us. So after 5,000 games, if we could get to the point where we are breaking even or slightly above, slightly profitable pre-rake back, I would be very, very pleased. As you guys will have seen, it's a roller coaster out here playing the faster version of this game. And it's challenging, it's tricky. It's not easy. Obviously, the new format lends itself to unlocking bonuses very rapidly, though, so you do get a large amount in bonus payback, which is going to be part of any Spin and Go player's edge before or after the merge. So we'll see. Part of the challenge is actually kind of to experiment in that regard anyway. That's part of what we're trying to test for here. Shits. This is a limped pot, right? Does he have a missed flush draw with a 7? A missed flush draw with a 7 is definitely going to get us here. Or he's got ace deuce. Okay, fair enough. So we want to make a couple notes here before we carry on against this particular player. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it's not over yet. We want to make a note about the fact that he checked back the ace deuce pre-flop. Which again is whatever, but it's definitely more unusual. So check back ace deuce off versus limp. At like very shallow, like 13 or 14 effective. But yeah, the fact that he is checking back the ace deuce is important because that will cascade into other decision points. And then obviously the fact he's leading to pair where his hand is under repped is also going to be very, very important. So nice hand. One sec, guys. Let me grab a drink really quick. All right, so far today, guys, we got off to a good start. Now we're doing pretty poorly again. Yesterday and today's results so far are basically a 0 chippy V. So we're basically holding our own, but we're not really winning enough to make this a profitable endeavor for ourselves here. And it's a drag, bro. It's a drag. I find that I'm finding it difficult in this challenge. I mean, look, we're making progress. We're definitely playing better than we were before. And I'd even go so far as to say that we're playing quite well at times. The bit that I'm struggling with, which I think is very difficult to separate your human brain from, is I feel like I'm becoming quite frustrated during sessions where we are not making progress in EV. And I think there are sessions where we could play better, and we could have made a session that was breaking even a profitable EV session. That's definitely always true in any session, in any case, right? I think what I'm struggling with is during the sessions where we're not naturally winning a bunch of EV, or it's not even necessarily even there to be had, I'm struggling to distinguish emotionally from the circumstances where, like, the session is never going to be plus EV, and that's just because we just have the world stacked against us, right? In most forms of poker, you can always play better. I mean, that's basically always true. But I feel like we encounter, if we look at our graph again really quick, 1 second. Let me make sure I do this properly. If we open the graph up, so this is yesterday and today so far. I mean, it's a fucking roller coaster, right? If we go larger though, right? If we go from the start of the challenge so far, you know, we're doing a lot right. We're winning more chips than we're losing. We have an edge. The edge so far is not large enough to be winning pre-rake back, which again isn't necessarily the name of the game when we play spins, so that's not the end of the world. If we can get anywhere near breaking even, we're obviously printing in this game, right? We have improved a lot. We've improved at a rate which is now overcoming this flat bit that we started at the beginning, right? This flat bit is holding us back a lot because it means we have ground to make up in order to make our overall average high enough to the point where we're satisfied. Obviously, there's a lot of variance in between. If we're all in and we don't win, that can be annoying, but that's whatever. There are sections of this graph, like here, for example, you see this flat bit or slightly down bit. There are sections here where what probably happened was we went through a patch where we just didn't have very many good situations. We probably had a lot of low multipliers. And the combination of those two things means that it's difficult for us to win EV in good games, compounded by the fact that we've had a lot of 2x multipliers, which means there's not even that many chips in the game to be won. Which means that our overall chip EV has a cap because there's literally a limited number of how many chips we can win in the smaller multiplier games. And then in addition to that, we probably just don't have particularly good spots in those games anyway. So what's happening, I think, is if we're looking at this as like an overall pattern, I think what's happening in a lot of cases is we have a lot of success. We're playing well. We're climbing like this. We enter one of these natural flat bits where probably almost nobody, even the best of us, can actually win anything. Like I said, there's just conditions where that's not really a thing. We become frustrated by that. Our results taper off. We reset. We go, okay, come on, what can we do better? We have a study. We step away from the computer. We come back, and then extreme success. Like, you know, this is a great example, this one, right? Flatness, frustration, recollection, get the shit together, Nick, and then, whoa, killing everybody. And then the same again here, and then frustration, and then whoa, and then there's a pattern there. And those dips are costing us probably a significant number of chips in EV. There are going to be sessions that will just be losers, and we can't help that. But I think that I'm noticing a pattern here, and I just want to touch on this a little bit because, first of all, it's annoying me. Second of all, I think we're probably better than that as a player. And I think we're kind of letting some bad habits start to slip in out of frustration. And if we could fix those bits, if we could remove those bits from that graph, I would say we'd probably be pretty darn close break even already. So, with that being said, we need to, I think what we need to do is adjust our mindset here a little bit. So let's one table for a little bit. Let's reset here for a sec. Let's take our time. I also might want to consider moving when we're going to stream these, because a lot of our stream sessions seem to not be particularly good. It's in the middle of the day usually, which isn't ideal for anyone really. But if I were to do a breakdown of timings, I would not be surprised if the breakdown in the times that we play, excuse me, a breakdown in the times that we play in the hour of the day, which I have, is going to show us something interesting. So, what are our usual stream times? So our lowest win rates in terms of big blinds, which is not necessarily the best measure. You can do the other math though. Our lowest win rates are at 3 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, followed by 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 10, but the 10 o'clock one is a very small sample, so that's not really useful. The times where we win the most are at 8 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock at night, and apparently right as we turn to 4. This is also all going to be tempered by the actual overall sample as well, of course. Okay, that was a fine game for us though, right? That game was still fine despite not running particularly well. That was close. Well, it's a pretty big flop. I'll be sad if we're losing here. Yo, Alinskins, good to see you, buddy. How are you feeling, my man? Give me your chip, please. Right. You know what this calls for, guys? I know what this calls for. Stop everything. In fact, we should just get a new button, shouldn't we? New button. New button.
Why is poker so fucking hard? I can't be my friends, can't be my family, can't be my kids, can't be my dog. We ain't playing for money, it's just a little family fun. I've never wanna get
sorry if that was really loud, chat. I didn't realize that was playing. I didn't realize that was playing. Sorry. Right, we won that game. Right, OBS Studio. Media source control. Source. Why is poker so fucking hard? Alright, I gotta fix this now. Hey! Wizzy! Thank you very much, Wistern, for the raid. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to the Nick Walsh TV channel. We're playing Spin Go's right now. We're trying to do a 50K challenge. We're playing $50,000 in buy-ins. Just to see what might happen, to see what's possible these days with the new format in place. Wistern, thank you for the sub. I hope your stream was great. You're kicking ass out there, buddy. I am very much enjoying watching the streams, keeping up to date with you, buddy, and I hope you're well. Thank you for the follows as well. Let me try and play this new song for you guys. One sec. It is AI poker music, yes, Master Grogu. I've got a monitor and output. That's what I'm looking for. Should we try that again? Sorry, Wizzy. Nick should upload his face on Cameo with the new Sora 2 so he can put together a music video. That would be a really good idea, actually. I've got access to Sora as well. That is hilarious. Is this the music listens to? No, yeah, just this.
Why is poker so fucking?
It's not playing now.
Why is poker so fucking?
Why is it not playing now? Oh, play restart. That's what I'm looking for.
Why is poker so fucking? Why is poker so?
It's not working anymore. Scrumpy Jack, I apologize. Sorry, I was trying to install the new soundbite and it came in really loud. It came in super duper loud. I'm sorry. Gap gang.
Why is poker?
Why is it not working?
Why?
It's weird. What's up, Scrumpy Jack? Welcome. Hello, everybody. So for those of you that don't know, me and Wizzy used to be colleagues over at the old PokerStars. Still good friends, of course, to this day. Hashtag pro streamer. I'm trying to play $50,000 in $10 spins and tracking all the results. So far, it's been a real difficult grind. We are making progress. We are getting close to the 3,000 spin and go mark, but more work needs to be done. We're making progress, but we need more progress. You got access to new Sora 2. If not, could you send us invite code? Oh, okay, maybe it only got teased. I mentioned something that Sora 2 was coming. Maybe I don't have access to yet. I've used the original Sora. So Calvin, I'm doing updates on socials, but I also will actually show you as well if you want. I can show you a route right now. Let's just finish up this game first. We'll take a look. Basically, we are... We've played about 2,800 games. We are down cash. We're close to break even with Rakeback, but we're also down chips as well. I'm tempted to call this river bet. Well, our head was in the right place. We just run like shit. I'm trying to get it to play for me, Tom. I don't know why it's being annoying. Monitor and output. Also, why is poker so fucking hard? I don't know why it's not playing for me. At least you didn't join Pi and quitting your stream, but upped your volume instead. True. Alright, I don't know why this is being annoying. Yeah, Zhao, I feel the same way, buddy. I've made that very clear as well. Made that very clear. I'm gonna bluff the river. Wish me luck, guys. What's up? Thank you very much for the follow, Big Blunts UK. All right, one more time. Oh, why is this so annoying? I know, the audio loves you guys more. Obvious. Fuck. I cannot stand running into monsters when like 2 big blinds. Ah! I'm playing against a very good reg. He's got 5 big blinds. I've got king 9. It's a slam dunk push, and he's just got me wrecked. Actually destroyed. Goodbye, EV. 0% chance you're ever gonna get there, Nick. Basically on Sora 2, you can upload the face as a cameo. Permission is just you. Yeah, no, I've seen all that. Yeah, no, I've seen tons of that come out recently. Yeah, I've seen tons of that. All right, fine. We're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, guys, my new masterpiece. This one's called Lost Another Flip. Hope you like it.
Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. 2 black gangs. We get it in. They draw it then. I never win. Come on, baby. Just one time. Let me win one and I'll be just fine. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Dealer, why you gotta play? Just one flip and I promise that I'll play. I just want one fucking time. Just one flip and I might survive. You have Jack 10, I've got no more lines. So sick. Lost another flip. I might quit. Lost another flip. I might quit. 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit. 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit. 15 times in a row, I'm so sick.
It's a banger. It's a banger, guys. What's up, Specky DJ? No, we have not hit 50K yet. I've been traveling a lot. I think we're at like almost 30K. We're approaching the 3,000 game mark. I think I'll lose his mind before getting to 50K. Maybe. And I'll tell you why.
Why is poker so fucking hard?
There you are. Has science gone too far? Absolutely yes. I can tell you science has gone way, way, way too far this time. Like, you know, for example, when you hit the king, no. All right, let's play some more games. I'm gonna have to crop that. I'm gonna have to crop that one in just the soundbite. Why is poker so fucking hard? I can do that right now. What's it? Okay, I'm looking for Audible. No, Audacity. Oh, sorry guys. Shit. Don't fold my hand. Yes, got there. Why is poker so fucking hard? Did I lose that? Okay, great, yeah. Desktop, libraries. What the fuck? Libraries. Where are my downloads? Does Audacity not know about download folders? Here it is. Why is poker so fucking hard? It's pretty heavy. I don't think... let me know if you guys can hear that. I don't think you can. Okay, I think we want one soundbite just at the beginning. We want one bite at the start. Master Grogu, technically, it's my intellectual property. Okay. I got it. Cut, file, new, pastes. Continue. That's pretty good. Oh, perfect. Got it. File. Export. Export as MP3 desktop. Why is poker so fucking hard? Okay, so then we put this in the SFX folder. Data, sound effects. No, it's going to be in stream assets. Do I have an SFX folder now? I'll just put it in there. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Okay, do not restart. Use hardware. Sound effects. Okay. All right, you guys will hear this one. Put your headphones on now, or mute your headphones if you don't want it.
What?
Okay. Let me try that again. All right, ready?
Why is poker so fucking hard?
There you go. Then we go Stream Deck, and then we go this one, and then we go, why is poker so fucking hard?
Why is poker so fucking hard?
I mean, that is so fucking rad. All right, guys, you're going to hear a lot of that from now on, so just get used to it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you guys. You're going to hear a lot of that. You guys are going to be hearing a lot of that now. I don't know what to tell you. I can't imagine why it's so hard to get to 5,000 games. I'll tell you what, Tom.
Why is poker so fucking hard?
What's up, Pi? Good to see you, buddy. It can be both, Wistern. It can be both. Lippy says, I really think the AI stuff is going to drive people away. I totally agree. It's very clever. It's very, very clever. And some of what I've even touched on today is very catchy. What is not really cool is you can see who they've ripped off. Like, you can tell, you know, the exact influences that they've ripped off in order to make that sound. Which is not really nice, is it? Yeah. Oh, that's a good river. Why is poker so fucking hard?
Why is poker so fucking hard?
Let me know if that's sufficiently loud enough, guys, because you're gonna hear a lot of it today. Yeah, it's buying, Specky Deej. It's Bynes, the Deej man. Oh, Jacks versus 9-10.
Why is poker so fucking
Yeah, Lippy, I agree with you. And I think that there's a certain collaborative process in order to create what like the shit that I made today, right? You can make it more human by adding your own spin on it, adding your own lyrics and stuff. You can inform it in a way where you know it's going to take from certain sources, but yeah, I feel like it diminishes everything to a certain degree. And I think also, like, already scrolling through my feed right now, like even just scrolling through my feed today, you just know what's AI immediately. And I'm not just talking about videos. I'm talking about like even really basic stuff where it's like a descriptor with like an AI voice, and it's just trash. So eventually, I think there's probably going to end up being like bans on what actually makes it through and all that kind of stuff too. I get through 5K tournaments quicker than Nick does with spins. Shut up. I'm going to trap Ace ten of Spades. We want Lost Another Flip. Yeah, okay. I'll put Lost Another Flip on there. That's fine. We'll get Lost Another Flip going in a second. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. All right. I got to clip Lost Another Flip now. This is good. This is creative. This is the creative process, guys. This is how it works. Against Saiyan, this is a call probably, especially in a 2x multiplier. Live cards? Master Grogu wants it louder. Lost another flip. Okay, where's the lost another flip now? Audacity. File, open. Gotta go to downloads. Lost another flip, edit. All right, let's finish these games up first. So from 13 onwards, there's got to be a better way to do this. Well, the more music we create, the more we're winning. Sick. 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. That works. File, export, MP3, desktop, PC, data, sound effects, lost a flip. All right, save. File, nope, cancel. Media source, lost a flip. Choose. Lost a flip.
Lost another flip.
Okay.
Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip.
Sorry, guys. Lost another flip. Okay, so we're down to about the minus 8.1. minus 8.4, minus 8.4, Stream Deck.
Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick.
All right, we got the buttons now, guys. The band could also be called Drawing Dead. That's so good. After 2 hours, so we got through 5 spins today. Let's add that to the total that we got through 2,000 more. Exactly. AI slop is such a good term for it. The new soundtrack of my evenings. Accurate. Only place he should travel to is the retirement home. If the retirement home has this music, then sign me up. Playing 20 years and I have actually reverted back to music than Twitch for Monet sessions. Yeah, Sacramento. That was crazy. I enjoyed watching that. That was good, wasn't it? Raksha, I highly recommend it. It's kind of gnarly. It's kind of wild. It was really interesting. What happened?
Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick.
I mean, if it stops me from tilting, it's a good investment, right? I could combine it with one of these as well. Okay, yeah, that's the play. That is the play. Okay, so what we need to do is create a... Copy that one. Okay, we're going to do this first, guys. One sec. Copy this, paste this. So we just nuke all this, but we keep the fire one. Spotlight, flames, we want that one. Call here, min raise here. And then bet the monotone.
Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick. Lost another flip, I might quit 15 times in a row, I'm so sick.
There you go. Uh-oh. 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 The only use for having AI is hitting OK and thanks reply on your Teams. There you go. I mean, if I ever use Teams. Yeah, that makes sense. Ace King, sure. Thought maybe we could just not run into a dominating hand. I must win. I must win. I must win. John Williams level composition. Thank you for the follows. Canada rocks. Canada does rock. How you doing?
Why is poker so fucking hard?
Trees! System of a Down bad. I love System of a Down. No. I'm sorry, drawing dead is already up right up there, mate. Well, we put the chips in good for the 40 bucks. Not really too much to report other than that. Zephian, yeah, it's my face with Stapes' beard, apparently, according to AI. According to AI, that's where we're at. Cool turn. Cool turn. Ah! Yeah, we do hero call this one. Ugh. Jack and a 7. The biggest 41% you've ever seen in your life. Woo! Okay.
Why is poker so fucking
All right, JT. Sneak in here. I think I can actually improve on this. What happened to Audacity? There's a breath at the start you want to take out there. File, open, desktop. No. Sound effects. Why is poker so fucking hard? This is why I never get anything done, guys. I'm a perfectionist. Probably cut that bit out there. No, too much. There we go. File. File, export. And then, why is poker so fucking hard? Save, replace. Okay.
Why is poker so fucking hard?
That's not quite right, is it? Hasn't saved yet. Okay, try that again.
Why is poker so fucking hard?
That's not quite right. Where is my... It's not playing the right one. Did it save over?
Why is poker?
That's the one. Okay, fixed it. And nope. And yep. Why is poker so fucking hard? That does actually cheer me up. I got to admit. This is what we discover. The secret to world-class poker is, in fact, AI-generated music. AI music is the key. Yeah. So how long do you figure the challenge will take? I know it would take me a while to lose 50K. If I was doing nothing but this challenge, I could probably get it done very quickly. Yeah, we're going to run this one, guys. Oh, he has a set.
Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick.
Oh, the click back on the turn. Get out of my life. All right, let me do some quick maths here. I could probably complete this challenge if I was playing off stream. I mean, yeah, I mean, like less than a month. I mean, like, I say less than a month. I mean, like, that's taking it pretty easy as well. That's not really pushing it too hard. Let's say, I would say probably 20 days if I was flat out. The idea was to pick a number that was like big dollars, but not necessarily insane to finish in between everything else that's happening this year. Come back on the left. Well, that was no fun. Let's lock in here, guys. Let's finish strong. If we can get yesterday and today's combined average chip EV above 20 chips per game, I will be a very happy bunny, despite us absolutely bombing in chips. In actual chips one, I mean. Breastcore and Marcos, probably two of the best regs on the site. Great at winning flips too.
Lost another. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick. Lost another flip. I might quit 15 times in a row. I'm so sick.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play 200 or 300 a day, Tom, back in the day. Not that long ago. I mean, I used to play 200 a day, 200 or 300 a day, normal speed, reg speed. So, yeah, I mean, with the new format, it wouldn't be that bad. If I was very invested. Interesting spot on the left here. We'll see how quickly he slows it down, because he should have like quite a lot of combos that we beat in this situation. Quite a few combos. He's going to have 6-7 of hearts. What? So far today, we've played 81 games. We're winning 24 chips per game today, but we have to make up for yesterday's failings. Hero call. Marcos del Rio. Marcos del Rio. Marcos del Rio. And ace 10, absolute slammeroonie. Marcos del Rio. Whoa, 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 whoa. Two of spades, not the best hand here. Thank you very much, Denchi, for the follow. Thank you for all the follows today, guys. If I missed any of you guys, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, gang. Did Griffin surrender his virginity? Manajax, that actually... James Hardigan and I actually cracked up when you wrote that. That was so funny. Griffin, what part of you would you be willing to give up so you'd have trips in every pot? Oh, mate, honestly, I actually died to death. I died to death, mate. Marcos del Rio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, we can't lose here, right? Queen 4? Well, the ace is a bad river. The ace is a bad river. We're not bluffing. All right, so we're going to bet here. This is going to be one of our... We can make this 4. 3.5 is better. Marcos del Rio. Against the reg, we fold here. You're going to pre-reg some stuff. Good luck. Straight draw. Oh, man. Do we ever just do this? I mean, we probably have some fold equity, I guess. Let's try it. That works. We'll make a note on Woody in a second. Like, if he full pot folds, like, we win so much. Okay, 2 unknown players. We're actually just going to limp because we can be weird if we want. Are we going to catch Woody in the trap? We got Woody in our trap here. Can we get the Woody trap here? Woo! 9. We actually managed to put the chips in good there. That's weird. All right, heads up against our old friend Woody. See if we can make this work for us here. Six. Yeah, we got him. Don't worry, chat, we got him. Such a goofy line. And I wouldn't... Where are my goddamn... There we go. I wouldn't usually. I reserve them for individuals who use them on me. Bink. Ace Jack into Queens. Big multiplier. Yeah. This is really cool. This is really cool. This totally makes sense.
Why is poker so fucking hard?
Commit the rest. Bluff the river. Oh, we caught the bluff. We're catching the bluff. We're catching all the bluffs today. We're gonna catch all the bluffs today. Bop, 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 bop. We got a combo draw. We have the nuts pretty much. We can get one big blind on this river. Oh, come on, fam. So you're telling me this guy had to flush the whole way and he was just checking it down, or are we calling for a fucking chop here? Oh my god, it's so we have a fucking 10 of hearts in our hand. We have the 10 of hearts in our fucking hand. What an absolute genius. What an absolute omega genius. I can't believe we're so bad at this game. Just drawing. We're drawing to the better hand than him on like every street as well. We are trying to make the best hand. And we missed. And we also have the perfect payoff combo, because why on earth would you do that to us? Okay, let's see if we can get some justice here. It's not over yet, chap. Let's see if we can get a little justice over here on this side of the pond. Justice? Okay, a little justice. Can we get a little justice here with the aces? Can we get a little justice with the aces? Can we get a little bit of justice with the aces? To be fair, that was as much of a cooler as the other spot. Oh, it's actually probably not as bad. Maybe it's worse. Two live cards, justice for the stream. Yo, OAP! How's it going, buddy? Alright, it's something. Thank you for the good lucks, mate. Oh, we get a walk with aces!
Why is poker so fucking
Is the box AI? No. It's IRL, bro. That was a gift from Ruthie. Classic Harry Potterage. Right. Can we get a little little justice over here now? This Kurger fellow having the ace that I want. $200 years ago it was. All right, we need to get some vengeance over here on the right-hand side. We want this guy. We want to defeat this player. We want to win this one. Okay, come on, diamond on the river, please.
Why is poker so fucking hard?
Tried. We tried really hard. So hard to win at this game when you just always run into it. People just don't fold anything, apparently. People just always have the right hand to call with. That was fun. Right, let's mark that one down. I'm pretty sure the A6 is a push. I'm almost positive, in fact. But why don't we just write it down? Let's just act like years of experience just mean fucking nothing. Can we get a little justice on the right? Can we get a little justice on the right? Give me a chance. Give me one opportunity to make this work. Kurger. All right, I'll go for a little delayed c-bet here against this guy. Lovely. Nice hand, buddy. Got a good bluffing combo, but two pairs is a good hand to call with. We've got a good bluffing combo, but he's never folding, so what the hell do I care? All right, we're going to wrap it up soon, guys. Let's play these games, and then we'll do a quick review. This challenge is challenging. I have to admit, I feel challenged. I feel rather challenged. I do feel rather challenged.
lost another flip. Why is poker so fucking hard?
That's what I was looking for. All right. One more session in the bag. One more session. All right. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Okay, so here's where we're at, guys. So yesterday and today, rough sessions, 14-10-2025, apply. All right, so 2 days. We played a fair amount of volume, guys. We played 247 games. Again, in context, 247 games for a professional Spin Go player is maybe a day or less. I mean, some of these guys are playing like way, way more than that, right? But 247 games is a decent whack considering we're just two-tabling on stream. We're getting absolutely wrecked. We are considerably under expectation, of course. We're about 5,000 chips under EV. We are down about 37 buy-ins, which again is just a drop in the ocean. This new format will be extremely swingy, so we need to just have a bankroll to stomach those swings. Our overall chip EV over the last 2 days is almost exactly breaking even, as in breaking even 0 chips, not breaking even in expected dollars. And yeah, rough sesh, guys, rough sesh. 2 days in a row now, we are getting through the volume, but we're not really making much progress towards the graph. Over the course of 250 games in the new format, really breaking even in chips isn't the end of the world. As you've seen previously, guys, it doesn't take that much to go on a bit of a heater, and then a lot of the chips that you should have theoretically acquired during those games you acquire in one big lump sum. Like I was saying before, we go through these patches where we've got a lot of flatness. If we look at the larger graph now, we go through these patches where there's flatness or even slightly downswing, and then just massive upswings, and then flat, and then massive upswings. It kind of goes in that pattern, and I do think we are heading in a good direction. We are playing okay. I would say yesterday and today, I'm not completely happy with the way I played, but it's difficult to pinpoint exactly where the distribution begins and where the play ends, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, there's just so many spots in the last 2 days where we're making really clever bluffs and we're just encountering, 2-pair plus. Like, we're running into hands that have improved on the river when we're turning our hand into a bluff when we intended on making a triple barrel bluff and all that stuff. And we're also bombing in chips. Let me see where we're at now. So if we look at results, we are very under EV now. So it's hard to be winning in dollars when you're under EV, of course. We're 8,202 chips under EV. I mean, we can call that, what, like 30 buy-ins? Something like that. I mean, it doesn't work out exactly like that when you do the math with the differentiated stack sizes, but, we're doing a lot right here, guys. Obviously, you can see we're making progress, but we do need to win more chips. If we could have 1 or 2 big heaters before the end of the 5K games, I think that we could get somewhere near the break-even mark, right? So a lot of people in chat, particularly over on YouTube chat, saying that, you know, getting to a break-even chippy via tens is not possible anymore. That might be the case. I'm willing to accept that that might be true, although I do literally know someone who plays spins professionally who has a chippy V of about 24, 23 chips per game. It seems like a weird aspiration to try and, like, at the top end be break-even, but don't forget that all of the chips that we're winning here to try and overcome the rake is rake that we have reacquired through rakeback, right? So if this was a game without any rake whatsoever, every single chip above break even would be a profitable chip, right? It's the introduction of the rake or the inclusion of the rake that makes the game less profitable until you get to a certain threshold, right? Obviously, playing more volume, we're going to unlock more chests. We're going to have more rewards. That's a significant part of it. But in essence, what we're doing is we're clawing back a linear portion of the profitability that is lost to the rake. And so in this case, guys, we are headed towards something relevant. If we keep blasting like this and we can get our chippy V close to 20, we'll obviously have a significant ROI, including rakeback, which is all part of the equation. But yeah, here we are. So guys, today we played spins. Tomorrow, I don't think we're going to play spins. I think tomorrow we're just going to focus on Chat Pro Poker Show. Speaking of which, Chat Pro Poker Show is tomorrow, 6 p.m. If you guys put if you put CPPS in the chat, there's a link to the tournament ID and also more information on how you can get involved. There's added value prizes. We're going to be doing the whole thing as per usual. Myself and Strag tomorrow, streaming Chat Pro Poker Show, 6 p.m. UK. I hope you guys will join us for that. Seems like the variance is much higher with less chips per game. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. So look, we've made a lot of progress here. I think that we're playing pretty okay-ish poker. Today and yesterday, I think could have been better in the poker front, but we have certainly stepped up to the plate in terms of, you know, being competitive for the challenge. I still think that there is more that can be squeezed out of this. I think probably if I want to get closer to my target, I'm going to need to put more volume in the evenings and in the mornings, which will all be accounted for here on this graph, of course. But hey, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's a tough old game. And if we can stop running under chips EV, we might even win a few bucks before that too. But yeah. All right, I'm going to sign off for tonight, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck if you're going to play some cards. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Chat Pro Poker Show. Tomorrow morning, I might put in another session in the spins department. And then hopefully on Friday, I'll have some more data to show you guys as a social media update as per usual on @NickWalshTV. If you guys don't follow me, check out !Nick. Give me a follow on those platforms and I'll keep you guys updated about what's happening. If you want updates on this, follow one of the platforms that has shorts. So YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. Okay, signing off for now, guys. I love you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.